putting an end to identity politics. This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Kevin Jackson here. It's the Kevin Jackson Show, KJ Radio. No loyalty. You know, we always try to have a theme for the show, and it's taken me a while to come up with the one for today. But no loyalty might be a good theme. You guys hear me talk a lot about the warrior spirit. In most of the time, in most instances, the person who has trained, to be a warrior ignores the call to war. You tend to say, it's just not worth the effort. You know what I mean? You're training for something, whether you're a sniper, a marksman, and all military guys have to have some ability to shoot. It's just that if you're going to be elite, for example, a sniper, you have to train harder. You train your mind and your body to get you out of circumstances. Those are the guys that become special operators. They become special forces. They become Navy SEALs, etc. Or MARCOM, the new Force Recon guys for the Marines. So you heighten your awareness and you do all these things in order to just say, I can avoid these situations. Believe it or not, the best warriors learn how to avoid the fight. So that's what you specialize in. But occasionally, you do need to fight. And what you learn when you have a team, they call them, and the SEALs and most of the special operators call themselves the team. When you hear Navy SEALs, they don't say my SEALs, my whatever. They have a BUDS class that they graduate with. It comprises the team generally, and they'll say the team. Teams and stuff, man. The wives speak of team. That's the lexicon. That's the tribal language of special operators is teams. So they see it as all for one and one for all. And there is no equivocation about it. Once the team sets out on a mission, that's it. The mission will be accomplished. It can be aborted in case something comes up, but the team comes back as an intact unit, ready to fight again. And what gets me is Donald Trump, of anybody in politics, has built what I would call the closest thing to the special forces. Everybody else has had an army. They've had a group of people, a militia, whatever, call it whatever you want, but they've had it. But Donald Trump built a team of warriors, people who have stood by him through the most trying times. He's stupid. He'll fly off the handle. He'll push the button. He molests women. He hates black people. Things that would have sent other people's fans scurrying in a New York minute. He's been bankrupt. He's divorced. He's blah, blah. They're just crazy. I'm just telling you, Donald Trump has built a team. And these are guys that go to war, come back to war. They don't always agree. Let me tell you something about special forces. If you think you get all these guys together and they're like, okay, we all agree that we're going to eat chicken today, or that Hillary Clinton or Kim Kardashian is the sexiest woman alive. No, they don't all agree on They don't all agree on a lot of stuff. Trust me when I tell you this. I've been in the middle of them talking. I know who they like. So you don't have to agree on everything except the mission. And the mission is we must get rid of the left. We must do our part to showcase the lunacy of these people. When I say get rid of them, I'm not telling you let's eradicate them because they're, for the sake of eradication. No, I'm telling you, let's eradicate them by showcasing their ideas. People ask me all the time, they get mad at Fox. Why does Tucker showcase all those idiots? And I go, how else do you know how crazy the world has gotten? Why do I talk about all these idiots? Professors who want to kill cops, wants to train people to kill cops. A sports reporter saying that the president is a white nationalist. On what evidence? a cook on CNN. Yeah, he's a cook. He's not a chef. Anthony Bourdain believes that if he got a chance to cook for the president, he should poison him, and equates him to Kim Jong-un. Do I need to go on? Black folks who will, apparently I do, black folks who will consider the shooting death of Anthony Lamar Smith, as some civil rights violation when the dude is a heroin dealer who tried to kill some cops. What else do you need? Need me to talk about tax policy, economy, foreign policy? I got it all. Leftists are crazy. They believe you should let people flood your borders. They believe you should legalize anybody in this country, whether they're criminals or not. They believe that we should import our own terrorists into our midst and not even vet these people. Do I need to go on? This is crazy. And conservatives are ready to chunk Donald Trump because of the BS they hear in one story by either Brian Make My Own History Williams or Fake News CNN or the I'm With Her DNC. It doesn't take anything to get people questioning. I don't know. That Donald Trump, yeah, he could do something with DACA. Oh, I heard he really is going to keep Obamacare. Oh, you know what? Donald Trump, he talks about tax relief, but he's not serious about it. Donald Trump, whatever. What was the latest? We talked about it earlier. I don't know. Donald Trump doesn't want to, build a wall or they just start stuff. No basis in truth. He wants out of the Paris Accord. To join. He wants into it. No, he doesn't. And he clarifies it. But you should know by now. And I don't know how you feel. You're my audience. You're a lot smarter than the average audience. But there are people out there who are going, I don't know, Kev, that Donald Trump. And then, you get the drones out there, the leftist media. Oh, he likes Schumer. Trump put a hit out on Obamacare, although establishment McCain and these other rhinos fought against him. And as Hillary Clinton learned, and you should probably know, Trump will win in the end. You guys seem worried. Remember what I told you about the presidential race? For those of you who naysayers are going, Kevin, I don't know, man. Donald Trump seems like he's really starting to change. He's not changing. I told you guys, he donates to Democrats. We ran his record. He donates to Democrats in big cities where he's going to build buildings. That's what you do if you owned his company. You'd do the same thing, except you would have donated a lot more. He donated $50,000 to Rahm Emanuel, a billionaire in Chicago. And he's got big buildings in Chicago. If that's what it takes to grease the skids, that's a small price to pay for a multi-billionaire to do business in your city. Because let me tell you, a lot of other people would have gotten a lot more out of somebody else. Look at how much money that gets donated in the public in politics, and ask yourself if $50,000 to a mayor of a major city is a big donation. That's nothing. That's almost an insult. But people, I don't know about that Donald Trump. He donated tons of money in comparison to the left, to the Democrats, to Republicans, and people believed the hype, believed the lie. I believed it at first until we researched it. I said, I'm going to look it up. I kind of believe. I've heard he does donate to Democrat causes. And he did. It was true. But not to the level that people said. So he goes after Obamacare. Then he says, you know what? I'll let it implode. No politician would say that except Donald Trump, who says, I don't care if it dies. Let it die. Move on. And now it's about to die. And people, I don't know about that Donald Trump. Illegal immigration, refugee resettlement, anti-capitalist policies, all on the chopping block. And because these items haven't been accomplished in a few months, conservatives say he's a failure. And in this case, to some steadfast warriors, and I use my finger quotes, who have this man walking the plank, let me explain to you that's just what the left wants. They want to test the water. They want to see when you're willing to leave Donald Trump. What policy can we create that's going to make you go, okay, that's it. I'm done. They're searching for it. And as soon as they get it, they're going to double down on it, folks. Trump likes Schumer. Sure. To say President Trump likes Schumer is to say people like hemorrhoids. People deal with hemorrhoids. But I've never met anybody who likes them. They want to pretend that they're Trump's BFF, Schumer and Pelosi. They have bipartisan support for DACA. Nonsense. Let Donald Trump do his job. He will do it in a way that will make you proud. Trust me.
He won't stop until he's the top-rated radio talk show host in America.
What kind of weird competitive freak are you?
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.